we're going to do timer, but not straight away. All right. Ready? Breath in. So I am going to start with a bit of stretching and come up. A bit of feel good before the work hard. We will predominantly use light weights, so there's another little bit of kindness on my part. Feel free to use heavier if you want to. Let's do 2 more roll downs. Roll down and up, and then 1 more. Rolling down and just hanging there. And coming up. We'll go into a side bend, so take the feet wide. Right hand reaching up and over, pull it back. Left hand, and keep that going for 10. Reach, 9. 8. So we will be going from standing down to planks. Modify if you need to. If we jump back, you can step back. You can be on your hands and knees instead of into a plank. 1 and release. Okay, let's come down to the floor. So I want you to start by squeezing left knee on the floor, flex the foot, squeeze the glute and tuck. Lift your hand up. Over. So as you reach over to the right, squeeze the glute. Release. Now we're going to take this right leg out to the side and lean into it. Lean a bit more and then bring it back. Now, take both knees to the floor and take them as wide as you can. Take your forearms to the floor and I just want you to rock forward and back. So taking the knees as wide as you can, forward and back, rocking for 10, 8, tummy in, 7, 4, 2, and 1. Push up to straight arms. Now bring that left knee in a little bit. Take that right leg out to the side. Hands to the floor. Now pull back. Come forward. Come up tall. Tuck. Release. Hands to the floor. Pull back. Come forward again. Use your core. Come up tall and tuck. Hands to the floor. Pull back. Come back forward and up and tuck. Let's do 3 more. Hands to the floor, pull back, come forward, lift and tuck. Hands to the floor, pull back. So when you pull back, you'll feel a nice right inner thigh stretch. Up and tuck. 1 more. Pull back, come forward, up tall, tuck. Bringing your left hand to the floor as you sweep that right leg forward again. Take your hands to the floor. Now I want you to rock forward, pushing forward into that right knee, and then pull back. So we're going to do a rocking forward and back for 10. So we'll be stretching left hip flexor, right hamstring. 5, do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bringing that right leg back in, come onto your hands and knees. I want you to lift that right leg up behind you now and hold it there. So it's into this donkey position. And I want you to create a circle, keeping that right knee up to the hip height. So we're actually working into the glute. 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10, reversing it. Just looking straight down between your hands. So there'll be stretching within our little high intensity circuits tonight. 2 and 1. Take that right leg back. All right, so now I want you to twist your left hand up to the ceiling. Bring it back to the floor. Now go into an angry cat and push through the heel of that right leg. Release it. Twist, left hand to the ceiling. Down, tuck, rounding up the back. Release. You're going to do 4 more. Ceiling, down and tuck. Release. Twist and tuck. Let's do 2 more. Twist, down, exhale. 1 more. Twist, down and exhale, and bringing in that right knee up tall, left foot forward, squeezing that right glute, tucking, right hand up, reaching up and over. And release. Take your left leg out to the side, leaning into it. So we'll go through all of that again on this side. Release. Take both knees to the floor. Take them as wide as you can. Drop your forearms to the floor, pushing the hips back and coming forward. So inner thigh, groin, hip flexors. All right, let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, pushing up to straight arms. Bring that right knee in slightly. Left leg is going out to the side. Pull back, come forward, lift up tall, tuck, release, hands to the floor. Hips back, getting that inner thigh stretch. Come forward, up tall, tuck, hands to the floor. Pull back, come forward, up tall, tuck. 3 more. Pull back, come forward, up tall and tuck. 2 more. Pull back, come forward, up tall and tuck. 1 more. Pull back, come forward, up tall and tuck. Release. Hands to the floor, bringing that knee in. All right, you're taking that left leg up behind you, creating little circles. So working into the back of that thigh, that bottom, core is in. Reverse. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take that left leg out long, push through your heel. All right, right hand, twisting up to the ceiling. Bring it back to the floor. Exhale, angry cat. Release. Right hand, twist. Hand to the floor. Tuck, pushing out through that left heel. 4 more. Twist. Exhale. Again, twist. Exhale. 2 more. And then last one. Twist. Down. Tuck. Bring that knee in. Tuck. You're into an angry cat and hold it. Release. Kneeling up tall. Hinging back. So knees wide enough for whatever feels comfortable. And lean back into it, feeling tension in the front of the knees, and come forward. So start to go back as far as you can. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. Three to go. Two more. And last one. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Come up standing. Grab light dumbbells. Now set the timer for 30 seconds. We have 9 seconds to get ready, and all we're going to do is a squat and press. Now we are going to go light dumbbells because it's about high intensity. So you can work a little bit faster. Now I am going to add on to this So in the 10-second break, I'm going to show you the next move. So we've got part 2 of push-ups for Gail tonight, because we only did 20 on Tuesday night. All right, so we will squat, jump or step back, jump in, up and press. So you can to the floor, or you can just stay with the squat and press. Work as fast or slow as you want. You can step back into your plank. All right, come down onto your mat for push-ups. All right, so I'm on my knees, inhale down, exhale up. Now, I'm just going to pause that. I don't want your elbows going out to the side. We want to bring them back 45 degrees, so they're just pointing slightly backwards. Not a tricep push-up, but slightly back, 30 seconds now. Be on your toes if you want. Ten seconds. And one, release. Grab light dumbbell, right hand, left leg. So pick the knee up off the floor, stand out, back into the knee. We're not resting it down if possible. Flat back, tummy in. So all our moves are basically bringing in almost the whole body. So we're working upper body, core, lower body, changing sides. And getting a bit puffed at the same time. Hand to knee and extend. Core on. Breathing out as you extend for 10 more seconds. And one. Keep the light dumbbells, come back up standing. Squat and press again, but 2 pulses in your squat, 2 presses overhead. Down, pulse, pulse, up, press, press. Press. All right, we are going to work one side. I'm just doing my shoelace. All right. Left leg is going to curtsy behind. Curtsy, as you step it in, side raise. So it comes down, the leg goes behind you, the arms by your side. So I'm going to do 3 exercises on the right side, then we'll do the left. Okay, next one, side lunge to the right, step it in, right hand only press. So over, in, press. I just bring the weight into my right hip as I side lunge. So getting a stretch in our left inner thigh as we side lunge. All right, now holding that at your shoulder. I want you to lunge back, step it in and press forward. So lunge, press. So if you've got a heavy dumbbell, this press forward will probably be quite hard. And release. Okay, so we're going to do our curtsy. Right leg behind, left arm to the side. Okay, so curtsy, side raise. Okay, so next one, lunge, step it in and press. In 5, over, stepping out into that lunge enough to feel the right inner thigh stretch. Okay, so this time, right leg lunges behind, left arm press. Back, step it in, press it forward. Okay, I want you now, you're going to do forward raise to the floor, jump or step back. Now, if you don't want to go into your burpees, just stand there and do the forward raise. All right, I've started it, you've got 5 seconds. Stand back, shoulders back, forward raise, squat, jump or step back, up. Come down onto your back. Hands to the ceiling, hold them there. Legs up, curl. You can keep your feet on the floor. 2 tummy ones here. All right, you can keep your legs bent for a leg lower or you can keep them up. Now you can also keep your head down or head up. Lower the legs away, exhale up. All right, dumbbells down. Flip over onto your hands and knees. Now I'm going to go from knees to an up stretch, only for 3. Then I'm going to do a single leg up stretch. So if you can't do it, I want you just to do one side, right hand, left leg extending. All right, just let's do 3 into up stretch to get our positions. Otherwise, your other option is an angry cat. Hold, heels to the floor, tailbone to the ceiling. Come back down slowly, do 2 more. Come back down slowly, and then 1 more. And coming back down. All right, so you're either going into bird dog, one side only, or you're coming up into your up stretch, right leg up. Now for 30 seconds, we are going to bring the knee through to the opposite elbow, take it up. Then if you want to, you can extend it through. Slow and controlled. Up into your up stretch, prepare to change sides, left leg. Just change side. You knee to opposite elbow, or you can take it through. Five seconds. And release. Coming all the way down onto your tummy. And we're going to go into 5 cobras. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down. Press up. Down. And 1 more. 5. And release. Okay, push up and back. Now we're going to come up standing. 1 dumbbell. I'm going to opt to go for a heavier one this time. You can work with what feels right for you. Okay, so this is a split squat. My left foot is just behind and I'm resting just on those toes. You're going to hold that dumbbell at your right shoulder and squat down deep, up and press. 30 seconds. Keep it on your shoulder, actually. Seven seconds. We're not changing sides. Take that left leg back behind you. You can drop into a lunge, step it in and do a hammer curl. Step it in and hammer. Breathing out as you step it forward and in. Five seconds. 1. Grab that dumbbell. You're going to do a halo around the right side only. So we twist to the right and go around. Back into the chest. Just to the right. So using our core, using our shoulders, using our triceps. 10 seconds. Hold it behind your head, halfway up. So we keep some activation there. We're going to go into a tricep extension, straight up. Now go down the back of the head as much as you can so you get a stretch. So right down. Inhale down, exhale up. One. All right, come down into a plank. We're doing that. You can either be on your hands and knees here. You're going to row right arm, pass it over to the left side. Row, pass it over to the right. On your hands and knees or in a plank. You have 5 seconds. Row, pass. Row, pass. Make sure you finish evenly. Upstanding. Dumbbell on the left shoulder, right foot slightly behind. So you're in for a split squat. Up and press. All right, left foot in front, right leg behind. We're going to drop into a lunge. So into your lunge, step it in and hammer curl. Okay, halo, twisting to the left. So round to the left, back into the chest. Core on. Doesn't need to be fast. This is about range of movement. It's mobility. It's core, shoulders, triceps. So all our moves tonight, as I said, we're working many muscle groups with each move. All right, are you ready to keep it behind for those triceps again? Down, now this time halfway up. So go down the back as far as you can, halfway, halfway. So keeping some tension on, and then into the stretch, tension, stretch, tension, stretch. Exhale. All right, we are back down into a plank. Started on your left side. This time we're going to, now again, you can be on your hands and knees, and all you're going to do is pull it through with the opposite hand. So it's on left side, I'm going to use my right hand to pull it through. Okay, let's start now. Right hand, left hand. So this is core. Try not to tip the body too much from side to side on the pull through. Whoops, make sure you're finished on the right side. Okay, come into a sitting position. Grab your dumbbell. We're going to do a Russian twist. We're going to keep our feet on the floor. We're going to take that dumbbell from side to side. Make sure your hand touches the floor each side. In 4, lean back, right, left. I'm making sure the back of my hand hits the floor. Little bit of movement through the rib cage. Ten seconds. All right, pop that down. Come back onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do another set of push-ups. All right, so you can do them here. But again, that elbow goes back 45 degrees. In 2 seconds, we're going. I'm staying on my knees, down. Eight seconds. Push up and back. Come up kneeling. Do a quick tricep stretch each side. So pull down on the elbow. Change sides. Release. Take that right leg forward. Lean. Now, if you want to do a standing quad stretch, you can. I did promise some stretches in between and I did forget. Standing or kneeling, whatever suits you. Change sides. So we're up standing again. Arm, leg, core variations. Release. Okay, let's go. Now one dumbbell again. So what we're going to do is just a split stance. So I want your left foot slightly behind and you're just going to hinge forward. So it's just working into the back of that right leg. All right, you've got 5 seconds. So just light on those left toes, tip forward. My weight's going down the side of that leg. No arm movement in this one. So I want you to think about chest out as you tip forward. Come up, squeeze into that right bottom as you come up. Core on. Do one more. Take your feet wide. We're going to squat to the floor, up and press. Three, 1, just stay here. Hold that hand in front of you. We're going to do a single arm upright row. In 4, go. 2, 1. Take that left leg back. So we're dropping into a lunge, coming up, and then hinging forward like we did on the first exercise. But we'll add in a bicep curl. Hold. Bicep curl, release, stand up. Hinge forward, flat back. We won't get many repetitions in here. It's a super slow one. Up. Hinge forward, flat back. Hinge forward. Bicep curl at the bottom. 5 seconds, probably our last one here. Hinge forward, release, pop that down. We're going into a mountain climber. Now your easier option will be to alternate extending a leg. Otherwise, we're going to alternate stepping that foot out wide as much as you can for 30 seconds in 5 and go. Try and step that foot as close to your hands as possible. This one's all about movement. Make sure you finish evenly. Up, stretch. Walk the feet in towards your hands. Up, standing, grab your dumbbell in your left hand. We are into a split stance. I wonder if you're all puffing as much as me. All right, so dumbbell in your left hand, chest out, hinge forward, flat back. Focus is on lengthening the left hamstring. Now tighten that glute to come up. Core on, core on, core on, core on. See, core, back, left bottom, left hamstring. Think about your posture. Make sure you come all the way up tall. Inhale forward, exhale. Take the feet wide. So we are in a squat and a press in 3 seconds. Five seconds. Bring your feet into a comfortable position. You have an upright row. 3, stand tall, exhale. Seven seconds. Take your left leg back behind you. So we're dropping down into a lunge, hammer curl at the bottom, up, and you're hinging forward again. So down, hammer curl. Stand up, flat back, hinge forward. Focus left, back of left leg. Hammer curl at the bottom. This is slow. Low repetitions through this exercise. Inhale forward, exhale up. Inhale down and exhale, come up. Inhale forward. All right, let's get one more in. Up, hinge forward, release. Now, if you have a bad back, I want you to put your dumbbell down. And all you're going to do is put your hands on your hips and hinge forward. So it's core, it's stretch. It's a good morning. For those who want it, you're going to hold your dumbbell into your chest and do the same thing. So it's a weighted good morning. Cannot be done if you have a bad lower back or any sort of injury at the moment. Inhale, tip forward, flat back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, squeeze your glutes, come up. Two, one, release. Come down onto your back. Now, I'm going to say grab a light dumbbell into your right hand. Legs are long. We're going to roll up. Now, you don't have, you can just do an ab curl on instead of rolling all the way up. Left hand to the ceiling, dumbbell in your right hand. Slowly roll up, pass it into your left hand, sink down. Same thing. Pass. Up. Oh, I forgot to put. Pass. You're getting a bit of a break with this one. It's a stretch. It's a feel good. Pass. So you can just do an ab curl. Pass. Slow and controlled. Up and passing it back. Make sure you're even all the way down. Pop that dumbbell down. Leg up. Hamstring stretch. Change or just stretch. Head up or head down. Forehead to knees. If your head is up, pull it in. Pull it in. Knee to forehead, maybe I should say. Hug the knees in. We are back up standing. I'm going light dumbbells. No more legs left. Just arms. Go light. Is everyone good? Okay, now this is going to be core. Once you tip forward, you're going to do an alternating fly. First 30 seconds, you'll stand up, then you'll come forward again. Alternating. Now it's really important. Flat back, forward, forward. If you can't do that with the dumbbell, you will do it without the dumbbell because it's important you stay flat. Cannot stress enough. I cannot wait to be back in the studio so I can see everyone's form. Go. Use your core. You're pushing your hips to the back of the room. Knees are soft. You will get your 10. You are using your core with this exercise. And if you're not, put it on. Make sure it's on, supporting your back. Make sure you finish evenly. Stand up. So we'll tip forward and we'll do the forward raise one. Tip forward, drop the arms. Exhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm forward with or without your dumbbells. You have 8 seconds. Core on, make sure you finish evenly. Stand up. Okay, alternating side raise. Stay light. You may feel like you can go heavier, but I just want you to stay light tonight. It's not been about strength. It's about movement, using some energy. Getting the heart rate up slightly. Using whole body. So I want you here to think about keeping your shoulder blades back and down. Breathe out as you lift. Again, finish it evenly. All right, this time we're going to do our forward raise. In 3. Right, again, let's single. Now soften the knees, tuck the tailbone, concentrate on keeping those shoulder blades back and down. Look straight ahead. Breathing out. Now, you're going to turn your palms up. Right hand's going to go across your body. Left hand's going to go across your body. Go. Breathing out as it goes across. You have 8 seconds. Staying light, and we're going to alternate pressing. Actually, if you want to go harder, take your hands straight up and we'll alternate pulling down. Squeezing the shoulder blades back and down as you pull that arm down. Last one, finishing on the left side and release. We're going for time. Once you come down, we're going to do one more round of push-ups. Sorry. Okay. So again, those 45-degree back elbows. You have 1 second to start. Inhale down, exhale up. Now, having that we've done 40 or how, I don't even know how many because we're doing it for 30 seconds, is no reflection on anybody's age. I've just got carried away. And all the way down. Extend those arms out in front of you. I want you to alternate lifting arm, leg, lift, down. Now nose is just off the floor. I'm also lifting my navel away from the floor. Breathe out as you lift. Take the arms out to the sides with your thumbs up. I'm not putting a timer on anymore. This is for 10. Squeeze up. 8, 7. 3 positions we're going to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them forward, 45 degrees. Thumbs up and lift. 7, 9, 10. Straighten out in front of you, palms to the floor, tap the floor, lift. 5, tummy in, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the elbows in, 5 cobras. 2 more. One more. And release. Push up and back, bottom back. Onto all fours. Let's do a pigeon pose. So bring your right leg through. Slide that left leg back behind you. Stay up tall, don't collapse into it. All right, pushing that right knee down into the floor. Pushing your right foot down into the floor so everything is engaged. Now, just twisting that left hip down towards the floor. Drop down to your forearms only, still not collapsing. Pushing the knee down, pushing the foot into the floor. Now, trying to engage that left leg and push the left thigh down towards the floor. And release. Let's swap sides, swinging that left leg around, right leg goes back, start tall. So get into your position. Now push that left knee into the floor, left foot into the floor. Hold and just dip that right hip just slightly. All right, you can sink down to your forearms again. Engage. So left knee, left foot. Now engage the right quad and try and push it down to the floor with your hip. And release. Come onto your back. All right, we're going to do so some tummy, but stretching as well. Just light on your toes, palms up, rolling the knees in, rolling, so no force. I just want you to roll that bottom up off the floor, tap down. Roll with control, tap down. Exhale. So really slowing it down. Five more. 4. 2 more. 1. Hold those knees. See how you go. I want you to try and roll up and then keep the feet balancing up off the floor. Sink down with control, roll back and up. You can use a bit more momentum if you like, up, but we're trying to get our core to initiate the movement, sinking into that lower back, rounding down. Let's just do 3 more. 2, 1 more. 1, we're going to come back down to the floor. Have the left knee in, extend the right leg. Now you can have your head down if you want. Otherwise, knee to forehead. Change, knee to forehead. So we're really pulling in, so we stretch hip extensors. Lengthen through the opposite leg. Focusing on lengthening the muscles. Six more. 4, 3, 2. Keep that knee in on 1. Hands behind the head. We're going to twist. Your easier option is going to be feet to the floor. Let's knee in, slow. Now start to not bring the knee in so close, but I want you to lift that elbow towards the knee. And then in the next move, start to think about armpit towards the knee. 8 more. 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Keep that knee in. Rest the right leg on the floor, hug the left knee in. pull that left knee open, but keep lengthening out through that right leg. Push on your right hip. I want you to keep that down. Pushing the left knee open. So again, we're opening up through this pelvic area, hip flexors, everything that gets super tight with all our sitting. Bring it in, straighten that leg. Push through the heel. And change. Right knee in, hug that right knee in. Lengthen out through that left leg. Try and engage the left leg. Tense the quad. Open up that right knee. Now to keep your left hip down to the floor. And bring it in, straighten it up. Push through the heel. Release, roll onto that right side. Pull the left foot up behind you. So now we've got a side lying quad stretch. It's a really good position to get a really good stretch if you find it hard for standing or kneeling. All right, so you can have your bottom leg bent or straight, whatever suits you. And I want you to line up. Try not to have a look at your knee. Make sure it's not popped up here. Try and drop it down. Pull the leg back. All right, pull the foot into the bottom. Now I want you to tuck. Now I want you to push the foot into the hand and use the hand to resist. If you can bring that bottom leg forward a little bit more, you'll get a stronger stretch again. It can be bent or straight, whatever suits you. All right, try and get some more stretch. Release that resistance stretch. Now I want you to try and pull the leg back a little bit more. Push the foot into the hand. Tuck the tailbone. Using the hand to resist, we're going to hold it for 2 more breaths. One more. Release. Let's do the other side. So start bottom leg wherever it feels comfy. Grab that right foot. All right, so again, make sure it's not popping up here. Try and drop it. You may not have any choice. It may be slightly forward, depending on how tight you are in your hip flexors. All right, so we're aiming to keep it in line with our hip. Pull the leg back. So bend that bottom leg slightly to give yourself some stability. Tuck your tailbone. The foot is pulled into the bottom. We're going to tuck again. We're going to push that foot into the hand and use the hand to resist. You can start to bring that bottom leg forward if it feels comfortable enough and you're not losing any of the movement or the hold position you're in. Release it slightly. Pull that leg back a little bit more. Push the foot into the hand again. Use the hand to resist. Tucking. 2 more breaths. And releasing. On to all fours. Go into an angry cat. Happy. Do 2 more for me. Angry. Happy. 1 more. Angry. Come back to neutral. Flex the feet, curl the toes under. Pop up into an up stretch. Bend the knees, walk your hands in, or you can get up any way that suits you. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, interlocking the hands behind you. Chest open. Push down to the floor with those knuckles first. Breath in. Exhale, lift the arms. Again, breath in. Exhale, lift higher. Release. Interlock, press out. Up tall and back, up to the ceiling, go to one side and up to the other side and up, hands by your side, chin to chest, rolling down, crown of the head, dropping to the floor. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under and a slow, 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 slow roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Thank you.